if you had a patient or client come in and they're going through an identity crisis, what are some of the counsels or therapies that you would do to treat them?
Well, an identity crisis can be about color, it can be about culture, it can be about religion, it could be about attractionality, it could be really about anything. But with episode 4, as we know, the identity crisis that our character Walter was going through was that his wife Beth didn't really value or understand what is happening in America with regard to judging people by the color of their skin, the issues of implicit bias, and so on. So Walter was very upset, of course, with his wife because he saw and experienced the Black experience
Yes.
that, color is important. It has everything to do with our day-to-day functioning. Implicit bias is real. Systemic racism is real. Institutional racism is real. So for Walter, the identity crisis really was coming to terms, number one, with the fact that his white wife did not validate she didn't validate his experiences as a Black man. And so his work really, and the work of anyone in that kind of a situation, is to talk about the experience of being Black, share the experience of being Black, talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly that we see in our great country when it
Yes.
comes to issues of racism, and really the importance of all of us understanding why cultural sensitivity and cultural competence is so important, and validating
Yes.
people's feelings because you may not agree, you may not understand, though it's important to get the empathy, but
Yes.
it is important that we validate every single person's experience. And so with Beth in the character, it wasn't that, she didn't care, it wasn't that she
Yes.
was a racist. It was
Yep.
just that she didn't walk in those shoes.